Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Shrinagi, Ayurveda and medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha yoga teacher. As you know, fall season has been started and everywhere there is changing weather and little winters has started coming up and the breeze has been changed. It becomes more colder, atmosphere become more colder. So it is just like we can say it's the beginning of winter. As you see, color of leaf is changing and there is a lot of dryness in the body and we are feeling like our skin of our hands and body is drying up and more wrinkles are visible. If somebody has a tendency to have very fine wrinkles, then more and more wrinkles are visible. So I thought we should make a video regarding the fall season, what people should do, because as you know, this is the season where your vata is at peak and various symptoms which are related with imbalanced vata dosha that generally develop in the body. In India, as you know, Diwali is coming and in Diwali people are eating a lot of sweets, a lot of fires, crackers, but this year we are hoping there should be less crackers and less those things which emit a lot of fumes. And this Diwali we should focus more into health promoting gifts, which includes fruits, which includes hot soups, which includes a lot of dry fruits and little bit of conscious routine. So we thought we should make a video that will help people to celebrate their Diwali and Diwali days in the best possible way. As you know, here in India it's November and winter started coming. So there is a natural surge of vata in the system and it is the peak season for vata dosha. As you know, vata dosha is responsible for the movement of kapha and pitta doshas. So vata dosha is the strongest among all these doshas because in Ayurveda it's been said, there is a Sanskrit quotation like pitta pangu, kaf pangu, pangu mal dhatva, vata yatra niyate tatra gajanti meghvat. So this Sanskrit quotation means like vata is the main dosha and in front of vata imbalance, pitta and kapha cannot do much and they suddenly they just move in the body wherever vata dosha govern them to move. As you see in clouds, as you see clouds in the sky, they move wherever wind flows. So in this season vata dosha is in his biggest strength. That's why kapha dosha and pitta dosha are being governed by vata dosha. And it is very important in this Diwali season or this early winter season, we should take care of all the things to pacify vata dosha. In short, we need to stay in tune with nature because whenever our vata dosha is imbalanced, it can cause various kind of problems. As you see, in the beginning of winter, you start feeling dryness, but we never question ourselves like why this dryness is happening. This dryness happening because there is a natural aggravation of vata in your system, and as you know, dryness, constipation, sometime getting hungry, sometime not getting hungry, indigestion, all these are vata symptoms. So this was about vata dosha, but there is another aspect in this season which you need to take care of. You need to take care of your body type. What is your body type? For example, if you are pitta body type, then you need to do things to pacify pitta dosha, because as I mentioned, vata dosha is the governing dosha in this season, but it will also aggravate, it will also govern pitta dosha. So if you have pitta dosha aggravated symptoms, then you need to do all those things to subside pitta dosha. That means you need to eat those foods which are cooling in potency, not in temperature but in potency, like various kind of fruits you need to eat, especially seasonal fruits, especially papaya. All these papaya, apple, all these seasonal fruits are so beneficial for health and pacifying the pitta dosha. Similarly, as I told you, vata dosha also govern the kapha dosha in this specific season. So you need to do all the things to remove kapha dosha from the system. That the best way to bring kapha dosha into balance in the system is detoxify yourself. How you can detoxify yourself? There are various kind of fruits which you can eat. There is another detoxification video which we have created specially for you. There is a link below. You can click to that link and you can figure out what is detoxification video. And if you want to know what is the symptoms your body is feeling, vata, pitta or kapha, what is more, then there is a link below in the descriptions, like what are the symptoms for vata dosha, what are types of vata dosha, what are the types of pitta dosha and kapha dosha. I am sure that will help you. As I mentioned, like Diwali is coming, so there will be aggravation of vata dosha, because in Diwali, in our traditions, this Diwali mostly comes in the season of October or November. Most of the times the dates are like this. And in Diwali there is a custom of making a lot of sweets that includes ghee, and ghee also purified butter, like it's ghee, I think everybody is aware of, but it should be of best quality, either homemade or somewhere from the farmer you should get it. So this ghee, there was a tradition to eat a lot of sweets. Actually these sweets are made up of ghee, and there was a tradition to eat a lot of these homemade sweets which includes a lot of ghee, because our ancient Ayurveda knows like this is the season where vata will be too much aggravated. So people start consuming these sweets which are made up of little bit of fat, ghee, so that it will balance your vata dosha naturally, because whenever in Indian houses Diwali comes, means a lot of sweets. But unfortunately these days these sweets are being replaced by hydrogenated trans fat, which is no good for health at all. It is just for enhancing taste. But how actual custom was? Actual custom was to eat natural ghee and natural sweets, so that it becomes a ritual, it becomes a tradition, and naturally whenever there is upsurge of vata dosha, it will go down naturally. So what are the other things that you can do this Diwali, and how you can bring your vata dosha into balance? So one thing is, please try to maintain your routine. Try to have your dinner early, even if it is Diwali day or Diwali days which are very busy, when a lot of cleaning in the houses are happening, but still try to have your dinner early, so that it will help your digestify to digest your dinner properly. And if your dinner is digested properly, there will be no toxins in the system, and you will have a very good sleep. Because this Diwali season is on, so many times it happens like people skip their breakfast because they are just busy cleaning houses, because in Indian houses everybody does cleaning in these days, mega cleaning. So many times people skip their breakfast, especially the ladies who are staying at home and they want to clean their house very nicely. So they forgot to eat their breakfast or brunch, that is because they are very busy in cleaning. So it is very, very important that you please pay attention to your morning diet. It is very, very important that you have your breakfast on time. If you are taking breakfast, if you are taking brunch, that should also be on time, but breakfast should be on time, because that is the most nourishing food. So it is very, very important to have a bowl of fruits, seasonal fruits that will energize yourself, that will make you more energetic, and sprouts and anything freshly cooked meals, and you should be consume it within 3 hours of cooking, so that you will stay full of energy to celebrate this festival very well. And also this rule is also valid for whole over the world, not only for the people who celebrate Diwali, because this is the season in which vata is very imbalanced, and if you want to bring vata into balance, it is very, very important that you have your meals on time, and you should have freshly cooked warm meals. If you don't have this habit of eating in the morning, you please try to change your diet little bit, because it is very, very important to make your metabolic fire, that is Jatragni, better, because if your Jatragni is very good, that indicates your vata dosh will get into balance naturally. Next thing which you need to do these days, specifically if you are so much busy in Diwali preparations, try to sleep on time, that is 10 p.m. and those who, and also people who are not celebrating Diwali, to them also this rule is valid, like you try to sleep on time by 10 p.m. because this is the time where Vata will get imbalanced, and once Vata got imbalanced, then it will also disturb your Pitta dosha and Kapha dosha and produce diseases in which the reason is not single dosh like Vata dosh, but the reason will be the dual doshas, like sometimes Vata Pitta diseases or Vata Kapha diseases. So, these kind of diseases can happen if you do not pay attention to bring your Vata dosha into balance. Make sure if you are watching some kind of movies on entertainment late at night, try to reschedule it and finish watching it by 9 p.m. so that by 10 p.m. you can go and sleep. So, what is another way to bring Vata dosha into balance? Take a lot of hot fluids. So, how you can take hot fluids? That means in the form of soup, vegetable soup or dals or anything cooked. Increase the quantity of dal in your diet if you do not have any kind of protein metabolism disease, that is, or any disease related to uric acid. If you are totally healthy, you can enhance the content of protein in your diet. It will especially these dals which are liquid soups. So, it is very, very beneficial for health and very beneficial to bring your Vata dosha into balance. In addition to that, if many people are eating only baked food, like they are just putting things into microwave and they are using those things. So, these microwave things, when you bake things, they also aggravate Vata dosha, and especially in this season, October-November season till February, as Vata dosha is at its peak. So, this is the time that you avoid all these baked things, like as a cookie. Sometimes if you want to have it tea, that is different thing, but if you are eating whole meal in a baked form or boiled form and you are not using a little bit of fat in your diet, either ghee or in the form of butter or in the form of cheese or vegetable oils, if you are not using at all, then it will aggravate Vata dosha in a big way and you will feel more and more dryness in the system. So, it is very, very important that if you are taking milk products, you start taking little bit of cheese, little bit of ghee, not excess of it, but 1 spoon ghee per person daily in these days, it is good. And you can also when you are cooking, you can cook in vegetable oils, not excess of vegetable oil, but 2 spoons of vegetable oil is enough for 1 person, and in every meal whenever you are cooking fresh meal. So, you can make use of these oils, because these oils are natural lubricants for the body. And in Ayurveda there is a term called snehan, means it lubricate, it do oiling of your body naturally from within. So, this oil is very, very beneficial especially in this season. And if you have no idea how to cook in this oil, so there is a link below. We have prepared a recipe, that is moong dal recipe. There is a link below, you can go to that link and you can see how to use oil, how many spoons to use oil, and I have tried to mention step by step procedure that will help you. Better you start using little bit of fat things. It can also include milk if you are not lactose intolerant. If you have option to get milk directly from the farm or from your cow, like who is at your home or somebody is serving her, and if that cow has been taken care of properly, so you can use a little bit of milk from that, because that is also contains fat and it is beneficial for health, because as you know, Ayurveda supports milk. But if you do not want to have milk, you do not want to have any dairy product, try to choose dry fruits then, like little bit of dry fruits, but dry fruits are little bit heavy to digest because their peels are little difficult to digest. But you can do soaking of these dry fruits, and this way you can make use of these dry fruits. But excess of dry fruits I do not recommend, because for most of the people, if your digestive fire is not very strong, it is very difficult to digest these dry fruits, especially cashews, and pistas is very difficult for them to digest. But if you have good digestive system and you don't take any milk products, you can have your dry fruits, so that the need of fat in the body can be totally taken care of, and your vata will get into balance naturally. And also you can do this thing, like when you are gifting Diwali sweets, this Diwali try to replace all those sweets with fruits and dry fruits. It would be best gift for other person also, and at the same time you will make their Diwali beautiful and healthy. And whenever you are having food, there is a trend, like in many houses people take leftovers. So try to avoid all leftovers, try to have freshly cooked meals every time, and try to consume it within 3 hours of cooking. Please try to avoid on all these 3 months when winter is, all the canned food, processed food, because they all are vata aggravating. And because they are vata aggravating and this season is also vata become powerful, then this will invite diseases which are more vata governing, like dryness, constipation, sometime in severe cases like these tremors, Parkinsonism and all these things. So it is better try to have those things which are not impacting your nervous system, because as you know, whenever there is excessive vata dosh or aggravated vata dosh, it impacts your nervous system, and it invites unnecessary anxiety, unnecessarily tension, and all the time like something is moving in the head. So if you would like to stop it, try to use more of fat products in the system. But what kind of oil you need to use in cooking, how to use it, there is a link below, you can go and you can check out that link, and you can make use of various kind of vegetable oils which are good for health. Also those people who like to have tea, they can use ginger tea. Ginger tea is very beneficial because it bring your vata dosha into balance, and it is ginger has many other properties, like it is hot in potency, so it naturally bring your vata dosha into balance, and it also reduce kapha diseases. So also, like those people who are drinking milk and they are having kapha diseases, those people should avoid drinking milk, because as you know, milk is also kapha promoting, but it is good for vata persons, like who have vata related diseases, milk is good. But at the same time, you need to see, you should not be lactose intolerant. And milk, how to use milk if you want to use it as a tonic, you need to boil it properly so that it should be pasteurized properly, and after that only you should use milk, not and it should be freshly taken out from the cow, and the milk should be directly from the farm or some farmer. So this kind of milk you can use. In fact, you can also put little bit pinch of turmeric if you want to, just to change the color of the milk. It also will be beneficial for your health. But yes, excess of turmeric you should not use, because it can impact, it's very hot in potency and it can impact your digestive system badly. And if you have so much confusion, you don't know what to eat, what to not to eat, you can consult your Ayurveda doctor and you can ask them to make a chart, diet chart for you, so that it will be easy for you to go through winters blissfully and happily. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will like this video, and if you like this video, you can share it with your friends and make the Diwali and fall for everyone better. At the same time, if you are watching me for the first time and if you have not subscribed my channel yet, so there is a subscribe button. You can click the subscribe button, you can hit the bell icon, so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button. You can click that join button and you can support us. If you have any question, please feel free to write down those questions. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. And with this note, I would like to say, stay healthy, stay blessed, and have a very blissful Diwali, and make your Diwali more healthy and more beautiful. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. I hope you will like this video. Please don't forget to share it with your friends. Okay then, bye, take care.